Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to give this a whirl. I think we got it going live, so we're going to give this a try. I'm going to clean up my room. I feel like that's what I do with you all the time, but that's where I start to make sure my equipment's working and give it a test run. And my room is always a mess. So I'm going to straighten it up again and we're going to do it together. We're going to spend time together. So come on in, grab your tea like I do, tea or coffee, whatever you prefer is fine with me. And we will spend some time together and we will get this room, as you can see, maybe not, but I will show you these two tables, my pressing table and my cutting table, are magnets for stuff to just come and set, and I set stuff down and I never get it put away. So I hope today to get these two straightened up and maybe we can go around the room. The rest of the room isn't too bad, so don't judge me. I just get into a lot of things and start things. So you're gonna help me and hold me accountable to get some stuff done. But anyway, so let's get started. My grandson was here yesterday and he was helping me with my equipment, so hopefully I got it to where it is not glitching. And I'm on early live, I know, because my internet seems to be strong this morning. I'm up early, so I haven't set in on a time for lives. So if you can comment below or in the chat what time is best for you, maybe we can settle on a time that works for us all. But anyway, if not, watch the replay and maybe we can get some thumbs up, please, and get this channel to grow. Hopefully I can be more consistent. My goal is to at least post one a week and get to where, but I'm up here a lot. And when I'm up here, I would like to be maybe live and get you in with me, see what I'm doing, and maybe you'll be inspired to do something as well. Hold on, I take a sip of my tea. So with that, let me set that down and get these projects, or this room, straightened up. So my long arm, as you know, I was working on, I'm going to turn you a little bit so you can kind of, turn you a little bit. We have our Natalia Bonner class on here, and I got to get this done. Life hits, and we had trouble with mom. So as you know, my mom has dementia, and we were having trouble, a little bit of trouble with her, and then that's my first priority. So we did that. So we got row 1 done. So we got block 1, 2, and 3 done. I have my master blocks done. So what I'm going to do next on here is the side. Well, no, it should be this little space here. But I know what I want to put in here. I don't know how to stitch it out, so I have to research that. I'm trying to be what she does, and she starts from the left and goes all the way to the right. So that means she does her border, and then she will do whatever's in the middle and ends on her border. I usually don't do that. I usually do what's in the middle because it's usually consistent, and then I will work on my border. So I'm rolling, unrolling, rolling, unrolling, and that's fine because my throat space is small. I got to do that anyway, but I'm trying her method and going to do that. Now this block, I didn't do that. I have to do my side next. So that will be next, both ends, and whatever I'm going to put in the middle of the sashing and here. So we'll work on that. But anyway, if I don't pull this up, my puppies will lay on this and chew their bones on this. So I don't want that. So we will just tuck this up like so and call that done. Now we were at a quilt show, a local quilt show, the Schuylkill County Quilters, and they gave us these thread catchers. They are so cute. They are just batting in fabric with batting and then stitched down, and it really works well on my long arm, because as I'm quilting I can just put my thread there on it and it catches it, and then it's not all over my room. So let's clean that off. Done. And I will leave that right there because that goes here. I need to put my, let's see if you can see over there on the little greenish, bluish green stand, turquoise. See, and I had this pulled out because I needed that yesterday. Had to sew my grandson's stand, or had to sew my grandson's hat. He had a patch that he wanted on, and patch sewed on, and I sewed it on really quick. He brought it to me and we sewed it on really quick, and it wasn't right. I said, we'll take it off and we'll do it better another time. So we did that yesterday. He got a patch from, I think in 1972, they gave him a hat. It's like a old truck driver hat, you know, the big, and the patch. And so he's so proud of this hat and patch. So we got that on for him in the club that he's in to do coal mine racing, I think it is. So he just likes that. So if this piece of fabric can go here, people, y'all, I cleaned this off and look at the projects we have again. Ay, 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 ay. So these will go on here. That'll help hold that up. I don't want it tight. Okay, so that makes that done. This can go back here. My girlfriend gave me this batting for pillows, so I'm in the middle of making some pillows to use that up. So we're just going to let that there for now. I want to see if this works. Okay, let's see. Powered on. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Did you come back? Well, we're back. I think we're still live. And I'm going to check that. That's what you do when you hit a wrong button, right? Let's see. I'm on, let's see, descriptions. And let me check you out. Yeah, I think we're still live, so we're going with it. Alrighty. So this, well, I'm not going to play with that. Okay, let's not touch that. So coming around my seat, let's get you here. We can do the other side really, really quick, because there's not much over there. And we're going to tilt you down a little bit. Bag of stuff, and we're working on that table. This I'm probably going to put in the other room. Oh, my little girl grabbed this off of the shelf, and now I don't know what color it is. Dark brown. I'm going to have to figure out the color number. Or maybe I can find it somewhere, but it's dark brown. She was chewing the thread. Oh, another project to figure. She is bad. This goes underneath there. So we're going to put that there. When I move you, I will do that. Now we're coming around. There's not too much in that corner. My little girls on the bottom, they're all tucked in the blankets. My little boy's here watching me move all around, saying, "What's Sissy doing?" So there's not too much back there. And we come over here to this side. All right, let's turn the fan on a little bit. Get some air moving, buddy. All right. And this is my timeout box over here. Can you see it now? All right, this is my timeout box. So I have to find a home for it to be timed out. And then this comes over here. We're going to go through this. These were bags that I was moving around. That's a timeout box, so we're just going to let that there for now while we work on this section. So we're going to come back around. So we have this bag, another bag, and put away the thread, which is behind you. I can do that, I think. Yep, I can get in here even with you. And where's the first place you're going to look for? That's the place I put it. All right. We're going to come back around to this table, and we are going to bring this stuff over here. And this chair, stool, back under here. All right, so we're down to 2 tables, and I'm going to put you at the end. Move you, and we're going to I'll put everything. Where can you see me? Here, where the computer is. Okay, we're going to move this. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, I'll move you back so I can keep an eye on it. Move that over. And remove you. There you go. Nice. My seam ripper goes in the drawer way over here. Alright. Nope, I want to come back out. See, I'm out as far as I can be. Let's see if I back you up more. I'm trying to get these 2 tables in so I can walk back and forth, because it's going to be a back and forth. All right, let's talk about this a little bit. Move my tools over here. My electronics is kind of going in this drawer right now. My mouse can go back with my computer. All right, this is a Go Cutter. This is for a project over on my shelf. And let's get a better look at this. So let's switch cameras. Let's go to the Insta. Oh, Insta's on. Let's block that one. Let's go here. Okay, we can see that. So this is a Go Cutter. These are die cutters and will be cut out, but you use these die cutters to cut out quilt blocks. So these quilt blocks can be cut out with these dies, and then I don't have to use a rotary cutter. So my girlfriend is so gracious to let me use these and show these. So I'm trying to get one out of here. This is a 4-patch, so this is going to cut out. Can you see it? So the dark part is where you put your fabric. The die comes up and makes this cross, so you'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 squares, and that you use in this 1, 2, 3, 4 in this block. So you use it and you make the different things to sew them together. So what I am making, let me put this back in here because I want to keep it all in the same spot. Oh, here, that's that one. That's that. See how it's one big one? So it's kind of showing you out front what they are. Let's see what these are. There's your half square triangles and your quarter square triangles. So again, all of those. And then you make a bigger quilt. And then this, there's what's in this one. This is diamond or square in a diamond shape, and then those, and then your book, I guess, to help you, a DVD, pattern book, and cutting mat are all here. Cool. So we're going to use that later on when we get down the line a little bit. I'm going to make a baby quilt with that. So I'm just going to set this over here. It's not mine. I don't want to lose it in my room. This goes down here. This is a different project. These are patterns from a girl in a club, so they're proprietary, and they go, but I can show you a finished project with them. Alright, so let's switch you back to the main thing. Oh, I can show you this on that camera. Look at all these fat quarters. My girlfriend won a big bag of fat quarters, and she put them in a bag and gave me some. I can't imagine. Holiday, Christmas trees. Look at them all. Look at them all. Wow. So we'll have to go unpack them one day. So I'm going to put them back. Here, look at this. I'm cluttering the other end of the room again. Flat surface. Okay, so let's turn us back to the other camera. Let's get used to that. Okay, turn that one off, and I'm back here. All right, cool. I save these bags that we get things in because I put projects in them, and then I have everything together. So put that down there. This I cut out because I use it to make, not this. Oh, I can't show you because it's under my make my jolly pillow. So when I make my jolly pillow, we'll show is a pattern to make mine. Made that one. These are kind of sticking together. That one made that. No. This is one big project. These are going to be pillow covers. That one made that one. Where's the other one? They're taped. The tape is catching on them all. So there should be one more. I don't know where it's at, but that's always in my computer. I should make one more. That's why I didn't cut these apart, because it helps to hold them in. So I have one more to make. Oh, you can't see. Let's put you over here. You've seen these, I think, before. So these are going to be pillow covers. So in the meantime, I've made what do they call this? Like the edging. I have a rope in there to make it. Now I did not do it on the biased. It was so my edging is going to be a little bit of a pinching up on the ends. I'm okay with that. I just with mom and stuff, I just didn't have the wherewithal to at the moment to do it on the bias, so I'm okay with that. So this is a project. And this is the backing of the pillows. So this all goes together. And I wonder if it can go in here. Let's see if we can. Turn you down just a hair since we're working right here now. Okay. Wire out of the way so I don't get it caught. These because they're see-through, and then I can see what my project is. But I need to get these done. And this is what I use to use the back of. I put this down, then I put the batting down, and then I put my fabric on top, and then I stitch out the background. So that's why I have this. Okay, so my project is all in here now. Good to know. That is an arrow. Can you? I don't know what it goes to. And it's a plastic arrow. Oh, I bet you it's the clear blue tiles. Okay, I'm gonna put that right in here. So I may need that later. So this is all in here. This has to go somewhere. And then I have my square up rulers. And put them away down here where they go. We are getting this bag all cleaned out. And then I had my this is iron away. Counts. I put it in here so when I put my ruler down, let me get it, I'll show you. So if I had, let me get a ruler like I'm doing something right. So if I had to mark a line on here, I would mark my line, it would be white, and then I can iron it away. So I like that. Big bag of it. So I'm going to put this, I usually keep that in here. My rulers hang. Let me back you up again. I have this magnet back here with small hook magnets on it. And my pouch goes underneath my long arm in a drawer. Okay, this is done. See, I get so much done when I'm on with you guys. What are you guys working on today? Put it in the comments below. Let me know. Be curious to know. That bag can go there. Alright, now I have this bag set up to go to another place I was going. Water. Oh, let me face you down again. Fabrics. We made a basket. We went to Robin's and we made a basket. Robin's so generous. She gave us fat quarters. Oh, they're for my friend. She gave me 2. She's so funny. Waters. Right, that's good. And why do I have a... Oh, I guess it's that lady's. I don't know how I got it. Alright, my bag. It's over here. right? So this is my Jolly pillow. I made a, let me get rid of this. This has to go, this will go over here. I'm going to take this off of here because I didn't get to do it. I made a great video on how to extend this. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. I made this and I want to extend it, so I was using the clear blue tiles. It didn't have any volume, so I didn't post it. So I thought I'd start again. And then I'm going to make the word joy on here. And this is going to be a pillow. Seems to be the rage right now. I think it's a Kimberbell pattern that's out there, but I thought I can do it without. So I thought I got this. This is the Y. This is going to be the, no wait, what did I get here? This is the J. This is the O, Y. And then this is going to be a border. And this is going to be a border and the back. So that's going to be, that's my theory. That's going to be all that. And, but I want to get it longer. It's my J, O, Y. It would be too small. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, and then these all go here. So we will work on that together again. So I could have used some of these now that I have these, but I didn't know. So this is another project, and we're going to do that. We're going to do that in two parts, but I couldn't find this on, I gotta find the right size. And I'm not sure I have the right size. So that's another, I just have to find it, and then we can do that. And I will make a video of that with you all. This all goes with this, so I'm gonna keep it with it. And these are fat quarters that Robin gave us. So I'm gonna put them, I want to make something with them. Alright, and then this is another piece to make a background. This background is the backing is this. So that's why I have that piece. Then my batting, I did 2 layers, and then my top. So I'm either going to add a piece here and 2 inches here and 1 inch here, somehow like that. I pulled the stitch out here, so I was going to add 3 inches here. We'll see. It'll work. I'm either going to do it on my 10 needle or I'm going to do it on my single needle, but we're going to get that to work because I think the pattern is big enough for my single needle. So we have those. Then I pulled these out of my timeout box. See, already I'm pulling stuff out of my timeout box. I liked that. I thought that would be easy to make, and I liked that. Can you see that? I love Patrick Lose's stuff. I think that's Patrick Lose. I'm not sure. I have to look, but probably. It says Patrick Lose. So see? So I pulled those 2 out because I thought they would be easy to make. These gotta go with me. My girlfriend's going back to Florida, and she's gonna need those. So they go downstairs. These are my waters for up here to drink. So they go up on the shelf. Look at how far I'm getting. This is great. All right. These are projects we're going to do together. I have my turkey pillow wrap. Let me pull it out. So we're going to make the turkey pillow wrap together. Excuse me, let me take a drink. Oh, I thought I set my alarm. I didn't. and we're going to make the Santa Claus pillow wrap. So these two are getting done in between the long arm and the Joy. They're started and they're here, so that's part of that. Alright, what is all this? This I don't think I need. It's a piece of fabric I found. I'll put that over on the shelf. Alright. I want to make my... I have to find that fabric because I want to make my... I made my label for my quilt, so I want to get that on. That's garbage. Vinyl. Go right there. Puppy water. Water mat. All thirsty? Puppy water. Okay. I'll just put them there for now. We're going to put them away. And tea time. We're still working on tea time. We have a few glitches in getting together. That's okay. We're still working on it together. I have it contained in my bag to go. I don't think we did that. This all needs to go over here. This is next. And this needs to get done because I need to get that on. So I just need to find that fabric. And then this piece can go underneath. This gets folded up. Puppies were thirsty. This gets folded up and goes underneath the 10 needle. All right. All right, well that looks pretty good. Okay, we have this yet, and this all goes downstairs. Goes with me today or downstairs. That all goes there. This all goes here. We all look good. Let me know in the comments. Please leave a comment or something and help me grow the channel. So give me thumbs up and leave comments and share with friends. I know it's basic, but I'm gonna hopefully get better at these videos so that we can share together. How about that? Tell me what crafting you do. So there, we have a few more things to talk about. Okay, we're on to the next table. Let's see if I can zoom over there. Let's see. Oh, I'm zooming. How about that? All right, so over here, my dusting cloth. This is a pattern. This goes to my scan and cut. The pattern goes, let's put the pattern in there too. Let me know if you have a scan and cut. We're gonna work on the scan and cut too. Muslin, well that's what I cut that thing out of. So I'm gonna keep that handy. Let's keep that handy, Max. What do you think, huh? What do you think? What do you think? I usually put my computer on here because it gets hot underneath. Why does that happen, people? I don't understand. I'm not a computer whiz, so let's pick up the computer. Knocking over my water, eh? Oh, behind him. Like I'm gonna get that now. That's why I got this thing. You know you're old when. So, I'll have to get that after class. Alright, so I have this paper. Never know. I don't know if I'm keeping it or not. I'm gonna put it in the garbage for now. Not sure I'm keeping it. I have my Taylor's ham. That goes down here on the shelf. That goes closed. Let's see. I have an extra cord here. This goes into the electronics drawer. All right, that goes in there. All right, and this goes back here. This is for my downward shots. All right, and this Miss Emmy, you chewed apart. So this all got to come off and get cut. So let's go downward. Let's see if we can do some downward shots. Okay, that's on. So there we go. Downward. Here, okay. She chewed this. She got a big knot in it. I'm going to take that off. And of course, where are my scissors? Oh, back on my trusty little. Well, they're not the best, are they? I think I usually replace them every so often because I'm not as diligent as I once was. This is brown. Let's see if we can find a number. Dark brown color ETP058. There we go. At least you left me that. Oh, 58. All right, let's just put that back on the shelf. She had to climb up there to get that too. That stinker. She's only 6 pounds, 8 pounds, well, 6 or 7 pounds. That's garbage. All right, so now we are over to this point. Let's move you over here. This stuff is for the long arm. Let's put our pen back. All right, let's see if we can get both of these. I guess we can't look at both of these, can we? I guess we can't do both. Which one you like better? Maybe that one. We'll leave that one on. Let's get this out of the way. All right, let's take that one over there. Rulers. These are the rulers I'm using on my. Pull this stuff out of here. Long arm. So we're going to leave them all here. 1, 2, 3. This guy, these go away. That can go on top of there. I draw out what she wants me to do. The heart is next, so I have that one. I misdrew this one twice, so I'm gonna have to draw that block again, then block 5. So we'll have to figure that out. This is all old jewelry that's tangled. I gotta figure that out. All right, water, spray bottles is up here. Fresh and, oh no, game. My dog will be sneezing here in a minute. Okay, and this stuff. We're down to this stuff. Everything across here. Scissors can go back. This goes on there. They go back there. I picked this up at the last craft show we were at. Oh, can't be back there. Canine Quilt for Honor. honoring law enforcement, military, and fire search and rescue honor working canines. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see any of this, but if you look it up or want to support, oh here, let's put it on the down shot. And let's make this big again. Get this over here. It's big. There's all their information and stuff. So just sharing information about the canine not rescues, but I guess honoring the canine. So there's a little bit of information on it as well. So you can pause me and read all of that. And that's pretty cool. Oh, and there's a QR code if you want. So that's pretty neat. We all like our animals. That's garbage. I don't know that I need these little pieces. You never know when you need the little pieces. This goes back downstairs. These are my quilting, okay. Rules, service pins, okay. Paperwork for me to fill out. Napkin. Never know when you need a napkin. I'll put that up here with the paper towels. Okay. And then I gotta find a place for paperwork. And we'll go back to the big screen. Alright, so I think we did pretty good today. Getting all this stuff. Paperwork I gotta find room for. This I need to work on. And that in there. This, at least it goes down here. Red goes in this red bin. And I think I got these bins are fabrics I was using, so I got to put all that away in the other room. I'm not going to walk away from the camera. I think you helped me do pretty much in my room. Let's take a quick peek and we will scan the room. But anyway, I think it looks pretty well in line. I'll put a few more things back over there. But that's a project and stuff that's not mine, but I gotta go through those back quarters. And I think we're in good shape. So anyway, everybody, thanks for, let me get in front. No, closer. Well, thanks everybody for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it. And if you will, give me a thumbs up. Invite others to the channel. Again, I'm going to try to post once a week, if not more, because I'm up here. I'm going to try to get up here a little more. I will, we'll see. I get crazy during the week. I'm not sure which days. Today's Tuesday. I prefer a Monday, but I had my grandson yesterday. It was Columbus Day and he had off, so that's how it goes. Family first, right? So go do something you like to do. Find your joy, and again, give me thumbs up. Put something in the comments. Tell me what you like to craft. Tell me what time works best for you. Maybe we can come to a better time. I just happened to be awake this morning and up and going. So I thought I would give this a try. My internet was working well, so I'm hoping it's not buffering, and we had trouble yesterday afternoon. So I thought, well, with everything going and kids being off school, it was harder to get the internet to work for me. So anyway, you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.